business, YouTube? It's Credit Guy Frank here coming to you today with another video. All right, so today I want to talk to you guys about your utilization on your credit report. Your utilization on your credit report. So what does that mean? Your utilization on your credit report is your debt to income ratio. All right, or how much you're spending and how much you have available. Okay, so for example, if you have a $5,000 credit limit or a $5,000 card, right, and you spend $1,000 on that card, you now have a 20% utilization. You now have a 20% debt to income ratio. So your utilization is very, very, very important because it's what banks look at to see how you're using your money. They look at it to see how you're using your money. So it's very easy to tell if you got $5,000 credit line and you already using 4,000 of it, 4,500 of it, it's showing that you need the money. So if you're going to try to get more money, they already know, like, okay, well, you spent all that money, so you're probably going to spend all of this money, right? So when you have a utilization that's very low, what it means is you don't even really need the money. And remember, guys, you get funded when you don't need the money. When they see that you need the money, they'll deny you funding. Because remember, it's their funds. You're playing with their money. That's why it's always important to know exactly what you're going to use it for, unless you're just building it up and waiting or holding. But otherwise, you need to be investing that money. All right? Take the upfront money and invest. Don't use your money to invest. You keep your money. Use your credit, use their money, then you invest. All right? So that's what banks use and other lenders use to track if you need the money or not. So keep your utilization very low. Keep it very low. Each credit card on your statement date or your due date, you need your utilization under 30%. Under 30%. Okay? That's just national average. No matter what, keep it under 30%. The magic number for the absolute best score is 2%. 2% every time your due date. If you pay your cards down to 2%, that's the magic number. Anything under 10% is very good. Anything under 10% is very good. 2% is the magic number. Under 30%, you're still in the green. Anything over that, it exceeds. You're now looking like a risk. You're looking like you need it now. All right? So everything we do it to stage our credit report. So if you're going for funding or you're going for things like that, or you want to know what your score is going to look like or what your score looks like when it's as high as possible. Okay? And a lot of times I'm checking people's credit report and I'm like, bro, you don't have bad credit. You have great credit. All you have to do is pay your cards down. Instead of paying it on this date, pay it on this date. Right? And then they'll pay it on that date. They may be like 4 days off, a week off, right? They'll change the date that they pay it. They'll pay it, boom. Credit score increases over 100 points sometimes. Utilization is very, very, very important, guys. It's extremely important. So from 100% utilization, let's say you're using 5,000 out of 5,000, right? That can drop your score 192.5 points. 192 points just for having increased utilization. So what does that mean? That means that if you have a 500 credit score, okay, it's possible that if you pay your utilization completely down to 2%, your utilization can jump up. I mean, your credit score can jump up from 500 to 692. That's a big jump. It's a big jump. All right. So your utilization is very important because that is what they determine your spending habits to be. Okay? Remember, the same way realtors stage their homes before they sell them, when they're having showings and things like that, and people are going to buy them, they stage a property. Okay? It's the same way you got to stage your credit report. It's the same way. So just learn the keys to stage your credit report, and you're good to go. As long as you're tuning in this channel, you're good to go. All right? You guys remember to like, subscribe. My content is always going to be dropping. I'm coming to you back to back today. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, hit me up. Credit Guy Frank here. I'm out.